Okay, so, we have the Mars-Uranus North Node conjunction coming up. And so things can happen that's just out of the blue. So in the middle of recording my video, my computer went out. The screen totally blacked out. And I think maybe there's something going on. Maybe it's a setting, something that I have. Or maybe I just don't turn my light up enough. But I'm not going to waste all that effort just for a video that went wrong. Nope, no. No, why go to the trouble just to delete it and then start it over if it's not how you plan it to go? Like, now I'm done with all of that because it creates frustration, and then I'm done going down that road. So this is part 2, where I'm going to be getting into the nitty gritty of what's going to be going on. If you want to see part 1, then I will link it below in the description, and then there'll be a card, hopefully, where you can go and see part 1 of this new moon video. But I'm going to continue. So as I was saying, Sun trine Jupiter, it can really, really be big, where there might be a lot of inspiration, a lot of joy, where you wake up in the morning and you just feel like I just want to get up and I want to celebrate every aspect of this life, from eating breakfast, from the birds that sing in the morning, from just hugely dealing with the sun shining down upon the earth and providing vitality and providing warmth. Because Jupiter is very much about the celebration, where everything is a party, because Jupiter indicates having a very positive outlook upon life and a very wonderful vantage point. And you feel like, why not try this? Why not try that? Because, there's just so much, and why sit idle when you can do so much? So, wonderful for trying new things, and doing a bunch of things. Think about it, just how I'm speaking as I am making this video. And I keep saying, Well, whatever it is, it is. It is what it is. And I did it again. So, Sun making a wonderful aspect to Jupiter, Sun in Leo, Jupiter in Aries. And then we have the Moon trine Jupiter. So the Moon trine Jupiter is feeling very warm inside, because the moon has to do with warmth. It has to do with a nest. How are we creating a nest? How are we creating a safe sanctuary for what we want to create and what we want to cherish and pay homage to in terms of family dynamics? So there can be a lot of wonderful close contacts with the people in your world, especially family, where it's a wonderful thing to open up, to go outside, to have a picnic, to eat sandwiches in your garden, to go out and go on a little, restaurant date, to go out to eat, anything like that. To go to a new restaurant that you've never tried before. And there's just this really wonderful feeling of gratitude because it's a very warm feeling. You'll know when it feels very warm and you feel, like you have enough and everything's good. You feel content and you feel so in love with life in the present moment and so very secure, where everything's just going as it should. Everything is totally fine as it is. And so this is also wonderful for throwing a dinner party, inviting people over, getting out the pop bottles and having a celebration with sharing as well. To go outside and get some lawn chairs and sit down and have a barbecue, to have, to prepare s'mores. Even though that was 4th of July earlier this month, with Venus in Cancer, and Venus in Cancer, Jupiter in Aries, making a square. But just forget the square. Venus is in Cancer. And so family becomes very, very important at this time. Your relationship to any of the 4th house matters. Home, family, comforts, nourishment, all those areas of life are very, very important. Doing sacred rituals as well. So sitting around a campfire singing songs, especially this song, The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which, of course, the sun's in Leo, which is, Leo is symbolized by the lion. So sitting around with your family in the evening and watching the movie The Lion King would be another wonderful thing to do to really pay homage to this Leo season. And I could get into a whole analysis about that film. And there are some Libra and Aries, things, aspects in that film. Basically, yeah. So, getting cozy, going on a camping trip, all those types of things, and stretching into the emotions, relaxing, and inviting whatever you feel to be present, to accept the emotions. People say embrace this, embrace that. I just say just accept it. Sit with it. Allow it to be part of you. Don't push it away or deny it or anything like that. And so I'm going to get to Jupiter retrograde later, but it could also be reflecting on your outlook of life, your philosophy as well. How you view your life, seeing it from a different lens, choosing to enjoy the moment or things that maybe you've missed out upon earlier that you're discovering, wow, I have so much I didn't even realize. Well, it's as good as a time as ever to take advantage. And so with Jupiter is abundance. Jupiter is big. Like, let's blow this whole thing up. It can be, something that doesn't serve me, but it's that kind of big, juicy energy. And the moon is your emotions. It's how you feel. It's so important when looking at synastry and relational astrology. Aspects are important. Moon relationships, Saturn relationships. Now I'm getting to the astrology jargon. But so the moon is love, the moon is care, the moon is tender, and wants to cuddle. And Jupiter is abundance. So, lighting candles, having, maybe flipping the script and preparing warm stuff, for wintertime, in summertime, possibly, just to try something unique. Or summer hygge. I can just imagine sitting it on a porch and then getting lemonade, having somebody walk with a glass of lemonade out, and then just sitting and admiring the valley and just enjoying the taste of the lemonade and all the, there's so many examples. You be creative, come up with your own thing. And also going to the Great Wolf Lodge in Wisconsin Dells. I was just having thoughts about that today, actually. Um, wonderful thing for, a family activity that you can do. So fun. Jupiter is now the other thing, the other part of this video is that Jupiter is going to go retrograde in Aries. And that is going to be July 28th. And I just want to add this in. Because I feel like if I do a separate video for this, I want to, put more information into it. But I'm going to add this into this video because it's occurring the same day as this new moon. So it corresponds to it, in Jupiter is in a fire sign, as I said, with that aspect of the Sun trine Jupiter. So Jupiter in Aries is very much about seizing the moment. Anything that you want to initiate, not being timid. Timid. There was this song for Aries that I was listening to, The Rebel Without a Cause, where you want to get up and get out and do something and, feel that passionate, alive feeling of doing it and embracing it no matter what it is, celebrating it no matter what it is. How does it feel? Does it feel fun, or does it feel like, oh gosh, this is draining me? This is like, no. Jupiter in Aries is very much about sucking the juice out of life, I want to say. Aries is all about, it can be the quest of life. And let's try to do something here. All right. So, Jupiter in Aries is about taking a leap of faith to just try something that you've never done before. Well, I don't know, so I'm going to try it. I'm just going to take a chance on this, obviously, wisely. But open up to something instead of close yourself down, instead of limiting yourself. And so the other thing is that the initiators, because Aries is very much about taking action and initiating this new thing. And the entrepreneurs who start new business can come out. So with Jupiter retrograde in this sign, retrogrades can be revisions of things, and it can also turn inward, where things are sort of coming back, moving backwards. And so, it's not the most outward time. It can be wonderful for inner expansion and inner work. Again, as I was saying before, with philosophy, looking at your outlook upon life. So, are you open to new possibilities? Open up opening up to new doors in life, and looking back on our progress, and not to overdo it, not to overwork ourselves. Looking back upon how far that we have come in all of our goals that we've accomplished throughout all of the plans and strategies and stuff that we have put into action, and how that sort of worked out for us. And again, to sort of reconfigure the areas that maybe I need to sort of, turn the tables on certain things. So, yeah. So, not, just, again, like I was deleting my subscriptions, and that's a good example of not, the story I talked about in part 1. I won't repeat it. But, not, as I said, pushing yourself too far. Like, is this nourishing you? Like, am I exhausting myself? Maybe I need to, and I can sort of take my own advice on this, turn on the, observer to just look at, oh, what am I doing? And how is this making me feel? Maybe there's another way, as I said before. So, there's a song that is public on my YouTube channel, which is called Malaga's Hut, and it's basically about this, yeah, I don't know what that is, somebody traveling around the world, and then, going through all these different places, the mountains, the valleys, the forests, all these things, and, I didn't say forest before, and, the hut represents a break, taking a break, going into this hut where this woman is going to nourish you, and you can put your feet in water, and you can, sit down and relax and enjoy where you are now. And so, as ever, breathe and center yourself. Be realistic with your goals. Take necessary steps that you need. Going gradually with something, not just doing it all at once, but sort of taking something, small steps, scheduling it out and planning it out to where, I think that this may go one way, being realistic, of course, accomplishing the things that you want to, but also not making it like, too much of a burden. And so maybe if you try it this way, if you try going at it this way, and I just don't, it doesn't serve me. I don't want to do this. I thought that it would go wonderful, but I just feel drained by this, and so I tried this and it doesn't work, so I'm going to try it a different way. And so, yeah, being okay with making mistakes, being okay with things not feeling the way that you anticipated them to be, not going the way that you anticipated them to go. Maybe you plan on making this video, writing this, and then something just goes off plan. Relax. It's really all about what would be nourishing for you. So finding a balance. And so Jupiter is going to go retrograde on July 28th, and then it's going to go all the way up until October 28th, going to go back into Pisces, and then it's going to go all the way back until November 23rd, where it's going to go forward again on that day. And then in December. I believe it's like December 20th, somewhere around there. It will then move back into Aries fully for that another part of this particular transit. So, December 20th, 2022, Jupiter will re-enter Aries until May 16th, 2023. Yeah. I just wanted to fact check that. And with that, that is the new moon in Leo. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video, like, and yeah, have a wonderful day and have a wonderful new moon in Leo. Bye for now.